evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another installment of Ragnamod 6 here on the Ragnamod 6 server. I'm Katiana, and my new little buddy here does not yet have a name, but I have, as you can see, a buzzy bee companion for no reason that I know of. He just sort of magically appeared yesterday. And apparently all of us on the server have a little bee companion orbiting us. Avy Navy, all I could think of last night was, oh my god, Avy Navy is going to lose her marbles. I am being orbited by a bee. This is the most adorable thing ever. I just have a baby bee orbiting me. I have been blessed by the bee gods with my own personal bee attendant, and it is amazing. It's just wonderful. We're guessing. Oh, captive, captive! Look! Now we have twin bees. Look, now we have twin bees. Navy, now we have twin bees. Ah, look at that. Now we're twinsing. Oh my gosh. I know District said he had one too, so we're guessing that the B mod had. Okay, we switched to Mr. T. We are guessing that the B mod has some event that triggers on May 15th. And yesterday being May 15th, it must be a spring event or something like that for spring. I'm guessing is it the beginning of spring, or I don't know, like May 15th. Bees. I do? Is it Sonic music because I've got Sonic parked behind? I'm gonna guess it may be something Sonic related. Well, that's because I have my settings turned off. I have jukebox note blocks off. And most of the music that is Sonic related, I believe all of that Sonic stuff comes through here. My what? My destructors play music? Eh. My destructors play music? Oh, you know what it is? I bet I have that sound muffled. You mean that? I figure you'd be headbanging to it. There you go. It was very hypnotizing when it was just one of them, and then it just got a little droning. It didn't occur to me the two of them would not be in sequence with each other, that it would actually make something sort of musical. Oh, too hilariously funny. Okay. I love our bees. I absolutely adore the bees that just magically appeared last night, and all I could think of was I cannot wait to show Avy Navy these bees. That is like the best thing ever. Like the best thing ever. And then, folks, we have new emotes. I am happy to say we have a bunch of new emotes. And if I have them set up right, there is a bunch of them available for my followers, and then there are some special ones available for my subscribers. Again, if I have them set up right. So thank you to JC for pointing those out to me, that we had more slots available, and so I expanded our emote availability. So I figure since District has Wolfie, I have kitty cats. And I think the kitty cats are adorable. Yeah, well, they can be. They can be. Or, District said maybe Wolfie needs a girlfriend, and it could be a kitty cat emote. So, we'll have to see. Did you catch that? He said I thought that was so entertaining. He's like, is it captive or is it Katiana? And he's like, no, it has to be Katiana. Out of his process of elimination was, since Captive and JC had already done something, I have to do it. Oh, look at that. We're cycling through. I now have my first red heart. Yay! We are cycling back around on the hearts. I know. Well, now after he said not to me, he did go back to you, but then he talked himself out of it very quickly, which I thought was just highly amusing. And then, he even tried to go to Akumi before he came back to you, which I thought was just a riot. And then, I don't know if you've gotten far enough into it yet, I'm like, oh no, Akumi wouldn't do that. And then Akumi trolled him later, which I just thought was hilariously funny. But when Akumi did it, Akumi trolled him in a way that you knew it was her. There was none of this, subtle crap. It was, you knew it was her. And whatever other things you have done, he hasn't found yet. That was the best part! He didn't go downstairs, and JC and I were texting back and forth, and I'm like, he hasn't found it yet. He hasn't. What if he doesn't find it? I know. I'm like, what if he doesn't find it? What if he doesn't find it? And then he breaks through the floor, and I'm like, found it! Folks, there we have our 8 shards. That is what we've been waiting for. And look at this, we still have 1245 of clumps left. This is exciting developments. So I can put my nether star in here, surround it with shards. Or not. Interesting. It is a nether star, right? I'll reset you. Thank you. Final star. Oh! No, nether star. Never mind. I'm confused. Here we go, guys. The final star. Boom. There is the next to last quest in Project E, which gets us another shard, which is exciting. We're going to come in here. We are going to learn the final star. Now, here's where things are going to get a little weird. I'm going to put the shard in, and I'm going to put the final star back in. Here is the final quest in Project E. It's her, her villain arc. Before we start this, for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, so District, you know, Akumi has her in, and she's been providing all of the food, various foods on the server. So District decided he was going to create a little seedy bar as the cover for his blood magic area, which that's down here. He's still decorating it and, you know, doing a fine job of it. So, oh my gosh, now he's got cages in here. Oh my god. It's very scary. But, you know, this is his blood magic area extraordinaire, which I have a night vision, so I can actually see it in its extraordinary craziness at the moment. This is his blood magic area in this big giant hole, which without his night vision, it looks all dark and gloomy and all that. This is what it actually looks like, is this conglomeration of colors and everything else. Anyway, so the cover story for it is this seedy bar that I almost walked off the edge there. That would have been bad. Well, not really, because I don't take fall damage. So anyway, so he had put this temporary building up here, and it was just, you know, dirt and all that. And so the rat mafia paid him a visit and brought cake, because, you know, the theme. If you go back to some of his previous series, this is like his new theme for blood magic. This whole blood his blood altar decorated in blood thing. It's his new thing. And so this is no surprise whatsoever. But in CT2, the rat mafia got its introduction, and so he told Akumidori, you have to bring the rat mafia to the new series. You have to. It's just required. And so apparently with the, rival tavern moving into the neighborhood, she decided the rat mafia had to welcome them to the neighborhood. So of course they brought cake and hung a banner to welcome them to the neighborhood. And so that was her idea of trolling, was bringing cake, but only two, and she didn't put it on the floor. She put it on a table and left one of her rat banners. It, um and obviously he's putting another floor on here and has just left the roof off, which I just now noticed. Um yeah. Anyway, so last night, this is I don't know if Captive has seen this yet. But so last night, no, was it Saturday night? I gotta think now. Saturday night, District and I were talking, and up in Petra, I have the layout for the first creative fluid tank, and we were going through trying to calculate, how many of these dang things we're gonna need, and I think the number right now is at least 20. It's a lot. And so I'm like, what we really need to do is just stockpile a whole bunch of the fluids so that nobody has to do all this crap in the future. And I'm like, well, I don't have the materials to make that many Supreme tanks. And he's like, well, hey, JC. And he's like, well, I'll supply the tanks if you want to set something up. I'm like, oh, that'd be great. So he brought me the 36 Supreme tanks needed to set up all 36 of the fluids needed for the created fluid tank setup. And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm gonna set this up, I need a new building to put these in. So I put that together last night, and I'm like, would it be pretentious if I made the building out of gold blocks? And the guys are like, no, that wouldn't be pretentious at all. So I'm like, well, if it's not pretentious to use gold blocks, I'm going to use compressed gold blocks, because then that's even more not pretentious. So I have a building made completely out of compressed gold blocks. And my ebony doors, which I like so much. Exactly! You got it, Captive! You figured it out! Now, I want you to think about this very generally. What letter of the alphabet does that look like? You may have to use your imaginations a little bit. I'm trolling him sideways. A little. Just a little. It gets better, though. It does get better. Can anyone figure out what letter of the alphabet the building kinda sorta looks like? No? Does that give you a hint? Do you see it now? Golden arches. Do you see the letter M? You have to use your imagination. Yep, an M. So this is the Golden Arches. Your creative fluid tank fluid needs will be met here, with refreshments provided on the patio. So in here, I have all 36 of the Supreme Black Hole tanks that District has provided me. None of them are filled yet. We're at this point just in the setup stages. And then back here in the back, we have a little patio. And I am going to collect some foodstuffs, such as burgers, fries, onion rings, pop, milkshakes, etc. And we're going to have a snack bar in the back. Because it's the Golden Arches. You have to have burgers and fries and stuff. And you'll notice the floor are blocks of netherite. Because if you're making a building that's made of compressed gold, of course you're going to use blocks of netherite for your floor. I did not go the compressed netherite. I did not. I thought that might be a little too pretentious. And I am using the netherite for my EMC production for singularities, and so I didn't want to go a little too over the top. Even though my creative apiary is very, very OP, like extremely OP. So we're going to have a stream. If I go back to Petra and pop back up here. So we had a stream before where B ran around and gathered all 36 of the fluids necessary to make a creative tank. What we're going to do is we're going to run around and do all of that again so that we have 2 of them. Then we're going to make a creative fluid tank and use the second bucket of all of those things and the creative fluid tank. Avi Navy is going to get some water. I have tons of gold. The netherite I'm actually using for this alternative purpose, so I'm being a little cautious with it. And since I've been accidentally having some killing of bees, I'm being a little cautious with my bees. That's just a little bit. If a Navy retrieving the hydrate, I am going to have some Mountain Dew Spark, which is delicious. And very refreshing. It is a Mountain Dew that tastes like raspberry lemonade. And I like it very much. So, we will collect all 36 of the fluids a second time. Then we will use them to make one creative fluid tank. Then we will use the creative fluid tank and our 36 buckets of fluid to go and fill all 36 of those tanks to max, which of course a Supreme fluid tank is like 2 billion millibuckets of fluid, which should be plenty of fluid for myself and JC and District and Potox to make all of the creative fluid tanks we need for these creative items. So, ka-ching! Thanks to District for the assist on this. And so we'll have a stream probably in the next couple of days where we undertake that project to get that building populated with the fluids. I've already talked to Akumadori and JC about providing me the snacks for my little snack shop. And Kumidori told me there should be some food in the inn's storeroom. So I should be able to bring over a bunch of snack shops. And there's JC. Oh, playing with the emotes. So I'm thinking we should be able to get a bunch of burgers, fries, onion rings, and then Akumadori said there's some colas and root beers and stuff like that, and she said she'd help me with grabbing those. So we'll have basically all the types of things you see at a McDonald's. I'm gonna have available for snacking in my snack shop with a patio for munching on them behind my little shop. So I am really very excited about that. So back to our other project for the night. The final quest in Project E is this monstrosity. Now, the link, that's easy to do. We can do a link, assuming I have the dust, which I do. Good deal. So there is the link. There they are! I knew I had legendary lost knowledge tablets somewhere. There's where I had put them. I had hidden them from myself. Okay, so we need 6 of the final antimatter relay, which is a fading antimatter relay with a final star shard. So if I do a final, wait a minute, final antimatter relay, final MK16. Do I already have that in there? I do already have that in there. 1, 2, 3. That is the right one, right? The final antimatter relay MK16. The final antimatter relay MK16. Yeah, that's right. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The only thing now we're missing is the final compressed energy collector, 2 of them, which is 9 of the final energy collector. So now the question is, can we make this? Okay, so okay, so now we are out of EMC for that. But we still have clumps left over here. Yes we do. I do not like it when they go invisible. It freaks me out. Okay, so we only had enough final. Yep, we only had enough to do 3. Okay. So we have 3 of the 9 for that one. And then we need 9 for the next one. And then that is the final quest in Project E. Final one. And then we are done with Project E. That opens the door to our creative items. Ugh. Now, the other thing that will be nice is we should be able to then hook this up to our flower. I think. Oh. Just a second. These are the ones that produce a trillion. Right? So technically, I have 2 of them right there. So I should take that one off. Place that with that one. Should take that one off. Place it with that one. Should take that one off. Place it with that one. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I can put these back in there. That was a great way of typing final. Okay, I still don't have enough to make another one, but now this is now generating me 5 trillion a tick instead of 2. So we'll do the same thing we did last time. And as we're able to keep making these, we will keep adding flowers. Am I able to make another link? Oh, I need another red. Can I make a red? Totally can make a red. Another link. Okay. So then, as we're able to keep adding these, we'll keep adding them to the flowers so that we're able to keep getting EMC building up until we have a total of 18 of them. And once we have 18 of them, we can do the final quest. Good deal. It's all good. Thank you, Avy Navy. Oh, we ate again. And another new food. Yay! All right. So. We have got an hour. I don't believe I have the stuff for the ultimate singularities. If I go to my bees, oops. That is the one thing we are missing. Is we are missing a few singularities from being able to make an ultimate singularity. Oh. Let's see, which one? Let's see, that one's empty now. I can clear that out. Put you there. And pop you there. And where is my wrench? Wrench? Wrench. Wrench. Okay. You work on that one. Now, I believe we had copper going over here when last we met. And we had the great redstone accident. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, the great redstone accident. It's just a little accident. There's that. There's that. Me. I have to say, it's very nice being able to just pull whatever you want out of your tablet. Yes, it was the great redstone accident of 22. It was a tragic event that, I'm sure lagged the server to no end. Oh my lord. I mean, on the plus side, I'm not going to run out of redstone anytime soon. I mean, oh my god. Because, I have 185,000 blocks of it now. Oh, plus another, yes, definitely blame Katian on that one. I grossly forgot about my redstone bee, which was flying around in here. Oh, it won't let me export the bee. Apparently, the only way to recover your bees out of a creative... No, you just have to get them out with their bee jar manually, silly boy. Not sacrificing my bee. When it's an extra, then it could be a sacrificial bee, but not when it's a bee I actually am using. We talked about this. Okay, so we need to find anybody who is at a 0 and figure out what has to be done to make him not be a 0. So we've got several here. We have got fire. Fire is actually going to be done over here. You never said the stuck bee had to be the sacrifice. Well, that's a good point. Good point. Okay, so the fire agglomeratio, I can make 1. Bunk, bunk. And pop it in there. Oops, sorry. In there. And then need another ultimate bin that's empty. You go there. And then yeah, that didn't take long. And there goes fire. Okay, that's going to take care of that one. Then we're going to need Elementium Emerald, Frost Steel, and Glowstone. Okay. I need another drawer, as I apparently have misplaced a drawer. Doot, 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 doot. Okay. Glowstone. There isn't a glowstone bee, right? Right. So that is another one we made with EMC. I'll pop that one down over there. Oh, snap! I didn't have that one finished draining out yet either. Take that one out. One downside is losing track of where you were. Which is extremely easy to do when I have so many going at once. So now we're going to have Earth. That one will go quickly. Which I didn't need any more of that one. I have 101. That one I'm going to need glowstone. And I'm going to need more ultimate bins. Keep them coming. Okay. And put you there. And no, give me my food backpack back, thank you. You go there, there. Okay, so now I've got fire. Fire's almost full. Okay, so we're going to be able to turn that one off. And then we can take this out. that one's done. I just gotta wait for one of my stations to be finished. Did I have... I do have... Can at least finish that up so it's a nice even number. Because then when that one's done, we'll move the fire in that one. Then the next one is frost steel. Now that one I do have a B for. Frost steel. Here's the block of frost steel. Okay, we'll do. Okay. Is that my little baby bee that's humming? He's so cute. Okay. Need to find frost steel. Oh. Good news, I have some already, so I can go ahead and pop you in there. Mr. Zombie, you can't be bothering me right now. My bee is gonna... Oh, wait, my bee isn't out yet. I can't kill the bee. That means you can go. Ha ha ha. Okay, there is my frost steel bee. I'll turn that out. Then I'm going to import, unlock. Then this one is done. Okay, then I'm going to need a frost steel ingot. Now, normally, I would just use that 19,000 and call it good, but I'm really going to try and do a good full 256 of everybody as I'm going through here. Just so I... Oops, I made a hole. Come on. There we go. All right, you start filling up. Now what I can do is help it along. And clear out some room in my inventory. Yeah, no, because I can't think what else I would need that for. And the important thing is, don't forget, I have a bee in there overnight. I have another catastrophe, because that would be bad. Like, really very bad. Don't want that. I need to make sure I have no bees working overnight, because just that'll just be bad. That'll just be a very bad thing. Okay. So that has slowed down, but that's okay. We're doing good here. We've got copper, now we have fire, and we have earth, and earth is almost going to be done. When earth is finished, we can rotate in the glowstone. So we've got fire, frost steel is going. That one is gobber. I've got a gobber B. That's end gobber. Unless the gobber block's still in there. Oh, it's still in there. I gotta find gobber. Gobber? Out there. There. Okay, so I'll do this, this. And I'm gonna want another ultimate bin. I love my ultimate bins because they are just perfect size for carting all these things around. Now, depending on how many days it takes to finish that last project E, this is what we'll work on, is building up our ultimate singularity. Dude, I can't do things with you right now, dude. I have to protect my bees. You guys too. Yeah, stay away from my bees. Okay. Ultimate bin ready. Ultimate bin ready. Okay. So here is ultimate bin. Put the gobber ingots in there. Add. Here. Submit. And grab you. And we'll put the bee in. Import. Unlock. Crazy how much that's made already. It's just nuts. Okay, that's gobber. Nobody on that row. Okay, who's that? Lead. Oh, phantom membrane. Ooh, snap. Phantom membrane. Oh, you have EMC. Phantom membrane. Craft one, please. Perfect. And we're gonna need another ultimate bin. This is not cheaty. This is what EMC is meant for. Just remember, when District gets here, he's going to have 81 of these things running. I'm doing it with 3. Because we know how he does his singularities. He has a dedicated machine for every singularity. And I'd have to make 21 more black iron ingots to make another one. Do you have 81 quantum compressors set up to make these? You have more than 81 set up to make these? No. Oh, heaven forbid you're not doing this with 1. Because that would be like so me in CT2, because I did it all with 1. I thought I was being progressive by doing it with 3. Captive. How many quantum compressors do you have making singularities? You know how District just lets his go on their own? Yeah, and it consumes all of his resources, and then he finds himself running out of X, Y, and Z? Yes. Right now you have 20 or 30. Oh my god. I would be less worried about that in this situation as long as you're working on the ones that are B based, because the Bs can you probably keep up. And each one is making just one singularity. That makes sense. Because then once you get 2 stacks of a singularity, you can change it out to make a different one. Are you planning on making the full 81 quantum compressors? You're just working your way up to it? Oh. This is true. This is true. I'll tell you right now. This one and this one are the 2 pain ones, I think. In my opinion, anyway. Those 2 were the worst. What is going... Oh, hang on. I was like, why isn't that working? That's why. Okay, is this one... That one is this one is done. I will come and visit your setup as soon as I put the rest of my earth ones away. I'm now up to a full stack of earth, which is great. And then let us eject the earth, and we'll get those out of here. And then I was going to do glowstone next. I put another hole in the floor. Put another hole in the floor. And this one is the glowstone. And that one goes there. And that one goes there. I forgot to put a bin here instead of the drawer that can't hold all of this. I am quite curious to see Captive's singularity setup. So let's make sure we have our glowstone is now processing. I missed 4 of these. Fire is now going. Copper is going. I think I can stop glowstone for now. Let me put this over here in my stack of stuff. All right, let's go see Captive's singularity setup, which will be far more impressive than... Oh my gosh! Dude, you've got underground mushroom thingies! I'm very jelly. Those are cool. Okay. So, you've got... Oh, they're so cool. Okay, so you've got the water, the fire, and the earth and the air singularities. You've got 1 stack done so far. You've got iron, endumium. You realize endumium, you're going to need like a billion of them, right? You set my stuff up so it cannot use all the items. Oh, that's a good idea. So you're making it so it's capped, so it's only going to have 64 singularities available at a time. Yep, yep. You might on the endumium. Oh, so there's 64 in the drawer, and then there's another 64 in the machine. Got it. The endumium singularity, since that one's using the creative essence, you're definitely going to want a whole lot more of that one. So, like, you need 2 stacks of this one, you need 2 stacks of this one, you need 2 stacks of this one, you need 2 stacks of this one. You need a hell of a lot more stacks of this one. What's the other one we need more? The dimensional. Really? Well, I mean, now granted, the creative essence is not the fastest of processes. Oh, that's true. And then you've got quartz enriched iron, gold, arcane gold, star metal, alph steel, aluminum, amber gem, and apatite. Nice. Very nice. But yeah, the two painful ones are the crystallized amber and the glycerol. It is a good start. It is definitely a good start. Well, we were just showing off his singularity production, because he's going the district route where he's got a machine set up for every one of the singularities, and he's capping it off so that he'll have 2 stacks in stock at any given time, which is very, very handy. Oh, you're at an ad break. It is a self-care break from AV Navy, so stretch, hydrate, medication, whatever. Ow, there was another big neck back crunch. I'm going to have some more of my raspberry lemonade Mountain Dew. The glycerol and the crystallized amber, I only made one of each of those the regular way. And then all of the rest of them I made with EMC, because they are just a pain in the assets. Especially the glycerol. Oh, the glycerol was an absolute nightmare. Yay! The ads are done and AV Navy is back. There is a hell of a lot of black iron in all of these machines. That is for sure. But the advantage of Captive's way of doing it is he's going to be, yeah, those two are just evil. But like I said, knowing how bad they were, I planned ahead on using EMC. Oh, I agree. Well, and the black of them against the white of the concrete is very striking, and it makes the singularity colors pop even more. So it's a really sweet setup, that's for sure. And are you going to have enough room between the three? Because I assume you're going to have another line over on this short wall here. Is that going to divvy them up for your 81? Going to have like three batches of 27? You didn't count, so maybe you'll stack a second row. You're not sure yet. Yeah, because you could do, if you did 3 batches of 27, that would get you to 81. Of course, if you just leave one gap for the light, you could put a few more here in the middle too. It looks very nice. You're doing good work. Oh, and they're all connected to your RS system. Very nice. I have yet to get the table to talk to an RS system. I have the one table in the butcher shop connected to an RS system, but when I put a recipe in there, it doesn't see it. I wonder if I need to move the large pattern encoder over to that RS system, and then it would read the pattern properly. Hadn't thought about that. I may have to experiment with that. And I've not been able to get any of the large patterns to automatically flow through the RS system yet. So that's why I've just been dumping everything in a barrel, putting it on top of the table, and let it go. Yeah, see, I can imagine you would need to, because you'd either have to run down and change it between 1, 2, and 3 before sending the recipe down. If you have all 3 pre-coded in one table, you'd have to manually change it between 1, 2, and 3 before you sent the recipe down. But I can't get the recipe to work to where it was even sending the stuff to the barrel that was connected. So I'm wondering now if that's because I didn't have the large pattern encoder attached to the same RS system. I may have to play with that more. It works fine if I take the barrel and just set it on top of the table, and the table will just pull it from there. But getting stuff to transfer into the barrel right out of the RS system, I haven't been able to get that to work yet. But I don't have any problem manually dumping it into the barrel and then manually carrying the barrel over there with a cardboard box, so it works so far. Empty things out. Okay, I am going to head back to work. Put a crafter on the barrel with the pattern in it. That's what I thought, but it didn't work. And I'm not exactly sure what I did wrong. See, I'm wondering if I need to have the large pattern crafter attached to that RS system for it to work. Because I have... If I take... Yeah. If I take this... to spawn... I have 2, but the second one is just this baby one that's over here at spawn, and it is only for handling the auto crafting table for the right now it's got the ultimate singularity and it has the ultimate skewer. So if I did ultimate skewer, so there's the pattern for the ultimate skewer. And we just make a regular crafter. And obsidian barrel. And there is the pattern for the skewer. Now I need a bunch more steel rods. Let me run home real quick. Yeah, I've got a pattern for the skewers. The only piece it doesn't have is the steel rods that go in the center. And I have to... let's see. Which part needs to be turned off here? I think it's... No. There we go. Forgot which ones needed to be on and which ones needed to be off. Oh, Twitch, don't you get all twitchy on me now. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you get ready to bash Twitch if it decides to disconnect us. We don't have time for that. Okay, that should be enough. If I put that in there, and I say craft me a skewer, oh, it worked! It worked! That's what was missing! Oh my gosh. That's the trick to it. Oh, we figured it out. I played with this thing for so long. I know. Guys, the ultimate skewer is now automated and available for auto crafting. It is bring your own skewers, but other than that, yeah, that's like bringing your own grill to the barbecue. Well, oh, I'm excited. That is sweet. Oh, I'm excited. That is very, very good. And technically, I have that also now set up for Ultimate Singularities as well, since I'm using that same table. So that means I just need to get another large pattern encoder, and I can set that up for my large table here. For the ultimate soup and the ultimate honeycomb. Sweet! Oh, I'm excited about that. That is going to come in very handy. Very handy indeed. Okay. Where are we at here? Copper. Do I have... I do not have enough copper to make another one. So I think what I'll do is... get all of this copper and put it back in the system. Do. Okay, and we now have... Now are you done? I think you're done. There. Okay. Copper is right up here at the top. Somewhere. Where is the copper? Eh. Oh, drat! I needed blazing crystal, not copper. Duh! I misread my screen. I needed blazing crystal. Oh. Okay, guys. You need to go night-night for now. And let me guess. Look how backed up it is. I'm gonna have a frost steel problem again, aren't? Oh my lord. Like, I can't leave a bee in there for like 10 minutes, or the centrifuge just cannot keep up. Well, I know. The answer is I need the creative centrifuge to go with this. I know. It's on the to-do list, but have you seen the recipe for that? It's a little bit of work. I'm gonna need another ultimate. Actually, no, let's do 2 more ultimate bins, because this is going to continue processing well past my bedtime, and I don't want it overflowing. Oh my lord. Dude, it's 216 creative essence. I can't do that many yet. Because it would take another 13 million inferium essence. It's going. Those destructors that I have are non-stop producing inferium and prosperity shards for exactly that reason. Okay, we're going to put district, your thing has to go. I'm gonna need one of you over here, and I'm gonna need I can't put that there. Put one there. Nope, that doesn't work. Why is it backing up? It's not full. And it's whitelisted. what's going on? Oh. He changed the settings to be only on when powered. I need that out of the way so I can have... No. Urgh. You and you. Okay, so now I should be able to have you. You. So now when that one gets full, it should start filling this one. And when that one gets full, it should start filling this one. Egads. Okay, we're going to... Going to retrieve my bees. We did not need them out no more. I think we will have plenty. I think I have to time them, like literally like 15 minutes of time out and they're done. It is not a bee prison. I have many happy worker bees. There goes the phantom membranes. Got the rest of the glowstone. Does Blazing Crystal has EMC? Okay. Turn those off and just let them... Well, see, now that one... Okay, that one's finishing up its backlog, but it's expensive. This one does not have a backlog. It's eating them as it comes in. Okay. Okay, so now we should be able to turn you back on so you're eating as you go. So, yep, this is going to be what we do for the next night or two, is turning all of these zeros into like the 50s. Because we need to have one ultimate singularity to make one sphere of all things to make one. I do, it's right there. It's right there. It is right there. I beat you to it. It's already in place. Ha 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 ha. Because I don't have a connection to my RS system over here. I don't have a wireless receiver transmitter thingy bobber. Now, now that I have the pattern working at spawn, I could set up a wireless setup to connect that RS system with this drawer controller. Well, actually what I need to do is I need to take the recipe for the ultimate ingot I can take off of the table back at Petra, and I can move the recipe from spawn back over to Petra because I don't need the ultimate ingot recipe anymore now that I have seeds. And then I could theoretically hook this up to... Oh god, no. No, I only have 195,000 cakes. You only have 51 million. Oh, Lord. Gee, do you think that'll be enough to get you through the playthrough? Goodness gracious. Okay, here is that. There is that. There is that. And there is Phantoms. That one's coming through. And we can turn that off. No, don't rotate. Okay, turn you off. Put these away. And I still have 300,000 netherite ingots after I used them for my netherite floor. So, ding ding. We are still in good shape on netherite ingots, using them for our singularity production. I mean, really, these are faster than the bees. I should probably just EMC everything. No offense to the bees. I love you dearly. But if we're having these overflow issues, yeah, I'm beginning to think the EMC setup might be the way to go for everything that has EMC. No! AV Navy, I just want to point out Captive is the one that said that, not me. I would never ever say that about our precious bees. Never ever ever would I say that. Hey, they have luxury bee jars. They're very, very contented. Their little TARDIS jars are very, very nice, I will have you know. Little jacuzzis. We give them all the best. Where are my item pipes? I have hidden them from myself. There they are. So we can put one there, one there. Then I need to say, oh my god. District or Captive, did you see the latest announcement that David Tennant and Catherine Tate will be in the anniversary special coming up? Yep. So not only are they bringing back Tegan from the Fifth Doctor, they are bringing back the companion from Sylvester McCoy, whose name is now escaping me, but she was really awesome. I didn't get to watch any of her episodes here in the States, sadly. But okay, no, I want that on. How am I doing this? This, that. Thank you. Thank you, AV Navy. Okay, so now we have a complete mess of these things moving around, which is really not helping. I am not being a bad bee caretaker. They are all comfy and cozy in their little bee homes. Okay, uranium ingot is... where's uranium ingots? Up there. Okay, that's okay now. That's okay now. Now this one's all messed up, so I'm going to clean you out. Put you over there. No, I'm the mama bee. AV Navy's the queen bee, and I'm a mama bee. Okay, there's that, and there's that. Okay, so right now we have that. No, it is not Attica. Goofball. Okay, and we'll put these 4 back. The star-infused ingot can go back. Dink. And the iron ingot can go back. Dink. Okay. There we go. No, we are not having a prison riot. No. Hashtag ban captive. He's... Oh, no. Please do not click that. I know not where it goes. Captive being dangerous. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, apparently he is definitely being dangerous. That is for sure. Okay. Risky click of the day. Okay. So we've got Blazing Crystal, Glowstone, Fire, and Phantom going now. So let me look at this again here. So now we have Blazing Crystal, which I'm now fixing. Gobber and Frosteel, those are being generated over in the hive. Fire, got Fire and Glowstone, those are being handled by EMC right now. Phantom, okay, Refined Glowstone. I know this one is going to be another ultimate. Here, let's get 3 more. I thought I was going to wrap this up and go to bed, but no. If we're going to have EMC doing our work for us, we might as well just keep pushing on, right? Or at least get things... Well, okay, correction. This is going to take a while for it to process all of this. See, so this one's now full. Nah, it's all good. Okay, so this one's full. We can bring this one in. So I've got... Okay, you're full. So we need Refined Glowstone. You have EMC. So we can put one of you in there. And then ultimate. Waiting for it to make one. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so we'll put one there. I forgot they don't stack. One there. One there. Okay. So then... Dude, you need to stream that. Well, that would be different. Okay, and we'll put that in there. So now we have Refined Glowstone. That's this one. Then right next to it, we have Refined Obsidian. Refined Obsidian, which I have that. Put that stack back in there. captive who likes to live dangerously. That's what jetpacks are for. Okay, so then we're going to have them up here. Do this, this. And there goes the refined obsidian. Okay, so there's refined obsidian. This one is... Oh, scoot. Oh. So what method do you have for creative flight? Oh. I wonder if that gives you the speed you need to dodge his attacks. That's how you got creative flight like week 2 of the server. Why did District not do that? He did Astral super early. I did not do Astral very early at all. So it was like you, Shifter, and Naga who did. So I didn't do it for an eternity. I don't think I've even done Mantle of the Stars. Mantle? I am not familiar with that at all. So I know why I wouldn't have done it, because I don't know about it. Okay, and then that goes down like that. And an astral chest, please, and you attune it to a constellation. And there's one constellation that attuning it to will give you creative flight. I legit did not know that. Vishio will give you flight, and it can unlock creative with a few points. That is very cool. Okay, so there's Scoot. That's this one. And who else do we need here? Steel? The last one I have a 0 on is Steel. Oh, you headed out of town? Have some cool adventures? A work trip for the rest of the week to Denver. Oh, what fun. You guys have another office in Denver? Cool, cool. I was talking to my boss today, and I was telling her how burnt out I am between end of year stuff, the audit stuff, getting ready for the new fiscal year and all of the different appointments and stuff I've had the past month and a half, I'm just like burnt out of the universe. And so I'm going to try and get the week of Memorial Day off from work so I can have like a 9-day break. It depends on how my workflows go, if I can get that. And I'm working around one of my other coworkers who has a vacation planned, and then they come back from the vacation. Yeah. It's one of those things I can recognize I'm getting burnt out and I want to nip that in the bud before it gets too bad. But one of my other coworkers is having a family vacation the week before Memorial Day, and it's the first vacation they've ever had as a family with her and her husband and her 2 kids, because their youngest son has a very serious heart condition, and so they have not traveled very far from Children's Hospital up in Omaha, and they finally got permission to go on a plane, so they're going to go out to Disneyland. And so he is over the moon with excitement that they are going to get to go to Disneyland and see all the princesses and do all the cool stuff. I mean, they can't go on lots of rides or anything like that because of his heart condition. So there's a lot of limitations as to what he can do, but he's extremely excited about going to Disneyland. But there's a whole lot of extra perk and preparations and everything that you have to do with the heart kid before they do stuff like that. So she is stressing out beyond belief, but she's very excited about going as well. Um, so they're trying to get all that organized. So that's the week before Memorial Day. And so we're trying to just negotiate and plan around all of this other stuff. You can tell how much smaller the scoot is because I put that in third and it's almost finished. Yeah, because it's only 96. So let us disconnect that. And that is crazy how fast that went. I almost filled that ultimate bin up completely. All right, Captive, you have a good night. Have a safe trip. Keep in touch with us on Discord while you're gone. Anyway, so if I can get that time off, I'll have a 9-day break from work, which will be nice. I've got some projects around the house I want to do, and I'm hopefully going to do some extra streaming during that time as well. So hopefully we can get a push on the creative items, which would be nice. I may stream some Lost Ark during that time. So I think we can have some fun, and I can just veg, not think about work. It will be very, very good for my psyche. And a very, very well needed recharge of my batteries. Yeah. I think for purposes of the singularities, we may retire the bees and let EMC Why am I still not getting any gobber? Hey, Gobber. Oh, because the Gobber makes that. Wait, I need to see how this works. Just a second. Gobber, what's the Gobber singularity made of? Gobber singularity is made of the ingots. This produces the globets. Ooh. Okay, hang on. I had forgotten this. Add this. Submit. Okay. There. Let me take that off. And we'll take this back to Petra. And take that out. Put that down. And put that there like that. Okay. Back. I forgot we have to have a multi-step process to process the Gobber. Okay, how much more frost steel do we have here? Okay. If I prioritize the frost steel. Good grief. Okay. So now we have, I'm going to eject this. Okay. I'm going to put this, I think, down here. Temporarily. Ah! I'm just flying around. That got me 50. What a deal. Okay. Take you down. And then we'll replace the empty. And we'll put this one here. And we'll put this one here. And we'll put this here. We'll let that one work on that. Then, oh, let's see. Didn't want that one there. I go so fast. I want this one here. Okay. So then we're going to take one of these here. And then we'll go like this. All right, so now we're making steel. Okay, so now this one is the glowstone one. Okay, so I need about 2,200 glowstone. Ooh, I have enough. Okay. Almost got it. Two and three. Perfect. Put the rest back. That way I have a nice even number of those to finish out glowstone. And then we will bring frost steel in. Oh no, you crashed! You missed that Captive is going out of town to Denver for a work project. Otherwise, it's just been me sitting here making singularities. It's like, as well as this is working, I thought, we're just gonna push on through and maybe we can get this sphere of all things done tonight after all. It's only sleep. Pshaw. Bink. Crashes are no fun, that is for sure. Okay, so we've got steel going. Steel's going pretty fast too. I think that's everybody who's at 0. How are we doing for time? Oh, it's already 10:30. Ooh, I think it's only going to here. It's not going to there. I think we have to make a modification here. I think we need to take... need to break that. And we need to break that. and then do this. Little modification. There we go. Now we have everybody getting a share, and I just need to break the pipes somewhere lower to turn them off. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this done tonight. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to break the pipe here. Where do I need to break the pipe at? Here, 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 here. Okay, so that should stop all of those. We can let them run out. I don't have any bees in production right now. Frosteel's almost done, and then Gobber's going to go. So what I need to do is probably do a second thing of Gobber as backup, that we have enough to handle Gobber. And then I'm guessing Gobber, I might need to bring that bee back out because Gobber is like 2 stages to get to an ingot, and to make enough ingots for singularities is going to take a lot of natural. Little dude, little dude. If you want to get squished, you have to come way over here. You squished very nicely, thank you. There's an invisible spider. What the hell was that? It was like a ghosty spider face. That was very strange. Goodness gracious. Goodbye. Okay. We are in great shape to be able to get an ultimate singularity tomorrow, which will allow us to make our tank. So tomorrow we should be able to work on ultimate fluid tank and filling up the golden arches. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Let me put some stuff away. How much is in here? 219. And the final is 771. I don't think we're going to have enough to do another one tonight. So I think we'll just let the EMC collect and let it do its thing. So, guys, this has been another installment of Ragnamod 6 here on the Ragnamod server. I'm Katiana. This is my little buddy B. We are so glad you all joined us this evening. We got another quest done in Project E. We are now working on the final quest in Project E, which is going to allow us to complete 2 chapters and unlock the quest book chapter for creative items, which will be monumental. Cannot wait. Oh no. Oh no. A spider on your ceiling. Time to burn the house down. Ooh, I do not like spiders. Not like, District doesn't like spiders, that level of I don't like spiders, but I still don't like spiders. Ugh. Anyway, if you enjoyed tonight's episode of Ragnamod 6, please consider dropping a follow or a subscription. We have new follower and subscription emotes live tonight for the first time. Remember, you can get a free subscription with your Amazon Prime membership. I will be uploading tonight's episode to YouTube, where the entire archive of the series can be found under Katiana Swift-Arrow, and you can also catch my CT2 archive and my DDSS archive as well, and that bee is making me dizzy. He keeps flying right around, and he's just so darn cute. I cannot get over how cute he is. He's just adorable. Your brother went animal rescue and told you no? Oh no. Goodness gracious. Oh, we also figured out how to automate and hook up these lovely crafting tables to our RS system. That's a big step up. So now the ultimate skewer can be produced automatically through the RS system in the butcher shop. So that is very nice. It's still bring your own skewers, but that will be nice for everybody else on the server once they get to that point. So we'll see how many more of our collectors we're able to make tomorrow. We have 3 of the 18 that we need for the final quest, so we will just keep plugging along on that. And the plan for tomorrow night will be continuing our work on the new Golden Arches building, where we stockpile all of the fluids using our first creative fluid tank. So that will be our project for tomorrow night. We know we are able to get all 36 of the fluids in one evening because we did it before. So we're going to do it again. And we're just going to do it with our creative fluid tank. We're probably going to collect all 36 of the fluids first and then make the creative fluid tank afterwards, since I have them all laid out so nicely in that grid. And so I'll just go and make a second one of all of them, so I can see what all I need. I can't stack the buckets, of course, but I can have a second barrel and just lay them out again. And then we can make our fluid tank, and then we can take our bucket with our barrels and our fluid tank over to Golden Arches, and we can fill all of those up. And that will be a great resource for everyone else on the server to help them with their creative fluid tanks. So looking forward to that. So with that, I will sign off. Everybody, please have a good. I know, he's just so cute. I wish I knew why. It's got to be Productive Bees has an event. I will try and Google that and see if I can find any information about him, because he's just so darn cute. I love him. I love my little bee. Hopefully he'll hang around for a little while we're working our way through this end game, because he's just adorable. Oh, I did get. Oop. I have a bee mask. And yes, I'm easily amused. I got that the other evening when I was just having to kill a whole bunch of blazes to fill up a tartaric gem, and I'm just like wop 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 with the sentient sword and collecting a whole bunch of hats, and I'm like bee mask. I'm like, wait, what? How did I not already have a bee mask? Well, I have it now, which is very important. Well, everybody, have a very good evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where in the world you may be. And we will catch you tomorrow evening as we continue our adventures here on Ragnamod 6. Good night, everybody. I know, Avy Navy, isn't it just the cutest thing? I'm enjoying the hats ever so much.